So we have the final nail in the coffin for The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. We all know this game's gonna be a failure, but even the director of the game is saying that you might not like this game. The Last of Us Part 2. While you enjoyed the original Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us, you might not like the sequel. And I can't wait till this game comes out and the people saying that, oh, you don't like this game? You review bombing The Last of Us Part 2? Okay? How dare you, okay? You're not allowed to have an opinion anymore, okay? If you have the wrong opinion from Twitter, basically, you can say review bombing. Captain Marvel, Pokemon Sword and Shield are two notorious examples. Valorant just very recently. Birds of Prey, and yeah, basically that's the reason why they changed, the Rotten Tomatoes score, or else fans have been accused of review bombing the Rise of Skywalker Disney live action remakes, even though they all suck. Okay, because of course, according to Twitter, according to Rotten Tomatoes, if you have an opinion, that's not how it works anymore. Okay. If you enjoyed the Little Last of Us, yeah, basically, some fans of the original game are not going to like this game and not like where it goes, the fate of characters they love. I'd rather have people passively hate it than, yeah, it was okay. This commentary from Druckmann is nothing new for The Last of Us Part 2. Before this, Toll acted Toy said he expects the game to be decisive. He hopes for the narrow talent players what game is and what the world is. And yep, I don't know what people are going to hate it, but it definitely won't be ever about it. So The Last of Us 2 is going to be divisive. Like The Last Eye and like Captain Marvel, like Sword and Shield, like Valorant, and all these, stuff. I won't be surprised if you have CNN and some, news, authoritative news sources that were popped up by YouTube saying, if fans of review bombing, okay, how dare you not like a game or a movie, okay, how dare you have an opinion, okay, you're review bombing for having an opinion. I won't be surprised when this game comes out and all the people give this game 0s out of 10s and they say, you're review bombing The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece, okay, we gotta pop it up to give a game of the year because it's so woke and amazing, okay, and yeah, The Last of Us Part 2 I think is gonna be a big failure. It's not gonna be a success. It's gonna be like, or if it is gonna be a success, it's gonna be like The Last Side. It's gonna do well in the first 2 weeks and then it's gonna just go on. Same thing with Rise of Skywalker, okay? And yep, The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna be a very, very controversial game and probably the most controversial game of 20, except for the Calling Origins relaunch edition or Trackmania subscription and any of the, monetization stuff because they know loot boxes don't work anymore. Basically, The Last of Us Part 2 is going to probably be the most controversial game of the entire year. So that's basically it. Goodbye.